Hey guys, Jay Nasser here. What is up, boys? How you guys doing today? So today's video is some PC sniping on Black Ops 4. Let me know how I look, boys. I played for about an hour and a half with the sniper. Slowly but surely got my shot back. Just let me know what I could do to make some improvements on. I'm hitting all shots, playing insane. 63 and 19 gameplay for you guys. We still lost the game. And I got pretty mad because the guy was using the Ajax with the riot shield and the dumbass 9 bangs wanted to kill my fucking self. Dude had 9 bangs for days. It was actually insane. But anyways, guys, so today's video is how Treyarch did us dirty. So first and foremost, let's get right into the news. So as you guys do or do not know, the Black Ops 4 beta ran on 60 hertz on all consoles and PC. And it felt really smooth. Unfortunately, I did not get to play multiplayer on the PS4 with the 60 hertz, so I have no experience of how it played on PS4. But on PC, it felt really good, and I didn't feel like I was getting shot around corners too much, which is a good thing. You know, Treyarch always has a little bit of issues with netcode and connection and stuff like that. So it felt really good to, have some solid connection and solid hit detection when I played the beta about, what was it, like a month ago. There's a couple of YouTubers that did some tests on the servers, and they found out that the servers are running at 20 hertz. I'm going to put a link in the description below of the video I watched. It's called Battle Nonsense. And I'm also going to put a little video of how he explains the tick rate. And that's what we're going to kind of be discussing is the tick rate. And all you need to know about the tick rate is pretty much how fast a server receives information from you, the gamer, and from the other gamers. It's pretty much all the information going in and how fast it updates. So a 60 hertz tick rate is actually fairly good. It's not the best, but it's good. Call of Duty is usually at a 20 tick rate, and back in the day, it used to be at a 10 tick rate. So a 60 tick rate is actually a big improvement. World War II, I believe, was at 60 tick rate. And I think Infinite Warfare was at a 60 tick rate. And I think Black Ops 3 might have been 60 tick rate later or 20 tick rate. And before that, everything was 20 tick rate. So if you guys notice, like a lot of people talk about World War II and how the hit detection was really solid. That's because it was running at a 60 tick rate. And as a lot of you guys may or may not know, I switched to PS4 recently, and the hit detection just doesn't. It just feels like old Call of Duty. A lot of people were saying it was a 10 tick rate because that's what Blackout was, but I didn't believe them. I always thought it was at 60, and then they did these tests, and it felt like it was actually 20 tick rate. And I pretty much, as soon as he said that, I was like, okay, because I was streaming earlier today. I'm like, what is this, Black Ops 1? This is ridiculous, Treyarch. I know. I said it on Jungle. I was getting so pissed off because the consistency just was not there. So let me just talk about some issues with a high tick or a low tick rate server and what you may or may not be experiencing. Now, first and foremost, I'm not a very intelligent individual when it comes to networking or anything like that. So I'm just going to try to, explain it in my own words for you guys. I know this may sound stupid, but I actually took some notes from this video I watched, and I'm going to try to explain it to you guys, just so you guys can have a short, sweet version of what I watched. So anyways, the higher the tick rate, the better. And it's sending information at a faster rate. It has to be sent in a certain amount of time. So let's say it's a 60 tick server. It has to be sent within 1/60th of a second. So if you have a 20 hertz tick rate, it's 1 out of 20, if that makes any sense, how fast it has to update. So what this is actually causing is the lower tick rate is causing it's just causing an inconsistent online experience. And if you guys ever have packet loss or anything like that, it just makes the packet loss worse because it's sending less packets. So the higher the tick rate, the more packets you're going to be sending. So if you have a little bit of packet loss, essentially it's not going to be as bad because the tick rate is higher, if that makes any sense. It's not going to be as big as a percentage, so it's not going to be too big of a problem. It's still a problem, but not as big on a low tick server. Also, what it does is reduces the delay between players and makes a hit registration more responsive. So as you guys do or do not know, the hit detection, I think almost everybody has been complaining about the hit detection lately and how flawed it is over the past week, I would say. And this last update, I mean, it didn't address anything, and I was going to make a video on the update on how it didn't address anything relevant. And they were saying it was some big update, and it really didn't do anything. It fixed some glitches with specialists in multiplayer, and that was it. One thing that this causes, this low tick server, is something called super bullets. So what's happening is when you have higher fire rate weapons, something like maybe a Vapor or the Rampart, what's happening is 2 bullets are registering per update And what this is doing is that the damage is being sent in one single update. So that's why sometimes when you shoot somebody or you get in a gunfight and they shoot you, it seems like they just absolutely destroyed you. But what's actually happening is the server's updating 2 shots in that single tick, if that makes any sense to you guys. And that's why there's a lot of times when you get in a gunfight, you shoot first, die first. It's because they're actually just hitting you with a ghost bullet. They're hitting you twice in one update. And also the online experience that I was talking about, this is why you feel like you're getting shot around the corner a lot, is because the tick rate is so low. And also why the hit detection feels worse is because some hits are getting rejected by the server. So it's just a lot of issues. Also, if they're on higher ping, I believe there's players teleporting more. Me personally, I've seen a bunch of people that are actually just skipping every single frame. It's actually insane. And that's just one thing with the low tick servers. Overall, I feel like that's why this game has a Black Ops 1 feel. The bullet registration, the hit detection just don't feel as smooth as they could be. And one thing that I would like to mention is, like I said, I was playing earlier and it just reminded me of Black Ops 1 with the RNG gunfights, shoot first, die first. You shoot a guy, you catch full sprint and they almost kill you. It's just kind of ridiculous kind of stuff. And a lot of people are talking about that the tick rate dropped because of the high popularity of Black Ops 4. If you guys didn't know, it's broken a lot of sales, 500 million in the first 3 days. And that just doesn't make sense to me. Why would they literally drop the tick rate on all 3 platforms, especially PC? PC should be able to handle it all day. And there's not that many PC players as console players. And that's just a fact. Also, one thing that I've noticed too is Treyarch hasn't announced it, and they're also avoiding any Reddit replies, which is really, really strange. And I also went to Charlie Intel's Twitter, and he has even mentioned it as well. So this is kind of a weird situation. I feel like it's almost trying to be hidden or like shoved under the door. So we'll see what happens. But overall, if the tick rate doesn't go to 60, we're going to see a lot more inconsistency with this game, and you're going to be frustrated. I'm going to be frustrated. And if you guys are going to watch competitive gaming, it's going to be really big shit show in online. So if you're a competitive gamer, you should be upset as well. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop a like if you do, and rate my sniping out of 10. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, slapbang motherfuckers.